The journey to 100's pretty tough, to be honest. To become a Springbok is incredibly tough. Jean de Villiers loves telling the stat that ever since 1896, when that first Springbok team went on tour, there's been less than 950 players to have gone on to represent South Africa in a test match. That's less than 10 a year. It's a crazy stat, right? And to become a player that goes on to represent South Africa once is just such a momentous, such a privilege, such an honored moment. And I tell people, for me, the best moment of my career, through the highs, through the lows, was that first test cap, because the hard work, the sacrifice, the dedication, the support from your loved ones to get you to that point, the coaches that played a journey in forming who you were as a player, but getting to represent South Africa for the very first time and getting a real understanding of what it means to represent your country. Not the pressure, not the privilege, but that innate burning desire inside you to know what an incredible honor it is representing a country where sport has been an incredibly uniquely unifying factor, and rugby more so than any other sport. I got inspired to pick up the game in 1995 when rugby was still on SABC, and being in that stadium on the 24th of June changed the course of my life in 95. It made me want to do what that group of players did. And for me, when I got to do that as a 21-year-old and represent South Africa for the very first time and taste that inspiration, taste that privilege, taste that honor, it reignited more than just wanting to do it once. You then want to do it at least twice, and do it 5 times, 10 times. And as that journey continues, the burning desire, the hunger becomes ever more devouring in your ability to want to do everything in your power to make sure that you can do it for as long as possible. And getting to reflect, once your career is over, you look at those moments of adversity that there was never ever smooth sailing. No player that plays one test has this incredible journey to the top. No person that becomes successful, has it all their way. And a lot of the times in adversity, in struggles, you get to find out who you are as a person. You dig deeper, and in that you build a incredible amount of resilience to persevere even further. So becoming a Springboks, really tough. To do it 100 times and be a select group of 8 that have only ever done it in the course of our history is incredibly special.